Alrighty, Stickers and Scuffs family out here on a beautiful day in Prince Edward Island at the main headquarters of one of the main sponsors for one of our newer members of the Stickers and Scuffs family for the 2024 racing season, and driving the number 17 For Fun mini stock at Oyster Speedway, hoping to make his long-awaited debut here today, at least racing-wise. We'll get into that a little bit more here. This is my brother.
Hello.
Corbin.
He's my brother.
Yes. This is Corbin MacAulay, driver number 17, Bulger Motorsports, Kawasaki, and plenty more sponsors. For Fun mini stock at Oyster Speedway and Oyster Bridge, Prince Edward Island. So, Corbin, how you feeling? How you doing?
I'm feeling pretty good about today, man. I mean, it's first time out with this car, technically. I mean, we've already been out there for a couple of practice laps, but then that's when that motor decided to go kaboom. And so, we'll be back out there. Today's just kind of a day of taking it easy. It's really loud out here. Hopefully we can hear us, but so in practice, I'm just going to take it easy. Just going to have a few slow laps on the car. I'm not going to push it too hard because I want to actually make it to the features and the heats and stuff like that. So we're just going to take it easy today, but if the opportunity arises, we're definitely going to go for a win.
Absolutely. And now, of course, being a new member of the family, we gotta know more about you. Just talk about how this whole process has been going, how you got your love for racing and why you're doing all this, and just what it all took to get to this point.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a lot of years in the making. I've been going out to Oyster Speedway since I was just a little kid. My father would take me out there on Saturday nights, and we'd just have a great time. And it's honestly where my love for racing began. Ever since then, I've gotten into NASCAR. I've gotten into anything, any form of racing, stock cars, Formula One, you name it. I love racing. And it's been a dream of mine to finally race an actual car on a racetrack, and it's finally going to be culminating tonight at Oyster Speedway.
Absolutely. Now, going into today, of course, you originally were hoping to make your debut back on a fan appreciation night on June 1st, and you got a couple practice laps in. I think you said 10 laps altogether.
It was around there.
And then unfortunately, a motor decided to go kaboom, and that was technically your second motor blown, because you had another car originally, and then there was this one.
Yeah.
So, hoping for the best here today. Maybe third time's the charm, and go figure. Your debut is going to be the Super Series opener.
Yes.
So instead of 20 laps, you're doing 30.
I know. I mean, it's quite a way to introduce myself to the world of racing, having 10 extra laps than usual. But when it's all said and done, we're going to have 50 racing laps at the end of the night, because we're having 10 for the heat, 10 for the semi, and then 30 for the features. So it's a lot of racing tonight. It's a hot, humid day. I have no experience inside of a hot race car quite yet. The first time I headed out in practice, it was like 13 degrees and cloudy. So it's definitely going to be a different experience, but we're going to stay hydrated. We're going to hopefully keep all the wheels on it and go from there. So third time's the charm with the motor, hopefully.
Yeah. And now you got the car here, of course, at the... There we go.
Yeah, there's the shot.
One of the main sponsors here on your car, Bulger Motorsports. There we go. But yeah, you have a lot of partners here on the car, a lot of guys working with you on the team for your first run here at Oyster Speedway. Just talk about what it all means, what it means to have the support from like Bulger Motorsports, Kawasaki, and a bunch of other partners as well, and having a crew behind you as well, especially too with the family as well.
It's a huge deal, man. I mean, I love the amount of support I'm getting. It's definitely something I never thought would happen to me. When I first got into this, I was just kind of seeking sponsors on Facebook, wasn't really getting a whole lot, but then everything just kind of started to roll in. Everything happened at once. I've got the amazing guys at Bulger Motorsports here, Shane in particular, his son Dylan, all the guys there. They're a huge support for this. They put a lot into it. Obviously, the car is decked out in the Kawasaki green, which they are a Kawasaki motorcycle and ATV dealership, the one on Prince Edward Island. And not only that, I've got the support from ARC Carpentry and Flooring, a small local business from a guy that I went to high school with and went to school with for years, even before high school. So got them. I've got Cavendish Farms, kind of something helpful from my father. He works at Cavendish Farms, so they stepped in and helped out a bit. We've got O'Connor Glass. They provided the Lexan windshield for the race car. And we've also got Shaw's Towing on the back. They're a huge supporter of all the people that built this car. They're a huge help for the towing and all that stuff. So we've also got, of course, Stickers and Scuffs. Gotta love it, right? We're on the car. We're representing loud and proud right there on that race car. So
yep, there we go. And speaking of Stickers and Scuffs as well, No, obviously there is a bit of influence from me having joined the family last year as the Atlantic Canada correspondent, but now, hey, we got somebody off the track doing all the media work, and now we got someone here racing on the track with the sticker here on Prince Edward Island. So that's very meaningful for us and everyone else involved with the family. So just talk about what it means to, be a Stickers and Scuffs member and how you look to represent us for this season.
Well, I mean, it's really cool because when I found out Reegan was doing this whole Stickers and Scuffs thing last year, I knew how big of an opportunity it would be for him, and it was really cool that he became a representative for all the people in the Maritimes and Atlantic Canada, and I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to help him out. I wanted to help everyone at Stickers and Scuffs out. It's a really good podcast. Listen to it. Listen to the guys every week. Graydon and Cameron. I think I got your names right. I'm sorry. I'm still learning here. So, but no, it's something I love to support. And Reegan's such a huge part of it, and I want to put my own thing into it. And so I decided I'd like to represent them as a driver.
Yeah. For sure. And now one last thing here. Of course, you have over a decade of sim racing prowess on iRacing.
Yeah, about that.
Plenty of video games too and such. And now you're finally going to get behind the wheel of a real car. I mean, you already have, obviously, but now, racing-wise...
Not like this, though.
Racing-wise, now you are here today. Fingers crossed, nothing happens. But how do you look to, continue to transition smoothly from being, on the computer, starting your career on the computer like William Byron? All that. How do you look to transition smoothly behind the real wheel?
Well, I mean, it's kind of funny, I've already had a stock car, a couple actually different stock cars out at Oyster. They're all the same 4-cylinder car, but I would always go into it. What I would do is I would go onto the track and I kind of drive it like I drive iRacing, because I'm like, well, I have this experience in the sim racing. Let's see if it translates. And shockingly, it translates quite a bit. Obviously, the seat of the seat feel, the G forces. Your braking, all that stuff is not simulated in iRacing because everything's visual. You can't feel what the car is doing, but this you can feel it. And obviously that's a massive help, and it honestly makes it a little bit easier as well than iRacing. But iRacing's been a huge part of my life for over 10 years now. I've been doing it, and it's helped me get to this point where I don't think I'd be able to hop in and be as confident as I am without iRacing being there for me. So it's a massive help, and I can't wait to do the real thing.
Oh. Yeah, for sure. So any final words, any final thoughts?
I'd just like to thank everybody at Stickers and Scuffs for allowing me to be a part of the driver lineup that they've got going. It is a massive list of people, especially over in Ontario. I know they've got loads of people in Ontario doing this, and it's cool to be, I think, one of two in Atlantic Canada. I think Caden Tufts is the other one. So
and Gary Elliott.
Oh, Gary Elliott as well, yeah. So
Wayne
3.
Hamlin Jr., there's a couple of
them. There's a couple of them. So, but no, it's going to be a great day at Oyster Speedway. Racing starts at 6 p.m. Mini Stock Super Series, first round tonight. And I'd just like to thank all the partners, Bolger Motorsports, Kawasaki, Cavendish Farms, ARC Carpentry and Flooring, O'Connor Glass, and Shaw's Towing. So it's a massive help from all of them, and let's get it going.
Yeah. For sure. So that was the driver of the number 17 Mini 4Fun Mini Stock at Oyster Speedway and Oyster Bridge, Prince Edward Island, looking to make his racing debut here tonight at 6 p.m. here on Saturday, July 13th. Mini Stock Super Series 30-lap feature. So I'm kind of have my phone in the wrong hand, so I guess.
Anyways, we'll shake hands down there. Yeah.
So best of luck to you today, brother. Hope for the best.
Thanks, man.